All right, guys, welcome to a very weird edition of the Bastard Sermon. Cody had a tattoo appointment this past Tuesday, and I say this past Tuesday because I'm recording this Thursday. He got some sweet stuff by the homie Nick Glavin. You guys know him, but welcome. It's just me. I'm trying this. I wasn't gonna record anything. I was just gonna bitch out, but here I am. It's just gonna be me talking to myself, talking to you guys about shit that I thought of, came up with, and want to talk about. We're gonna be all over the board though, but I know you guys love me. I know you guys love us. You're gonna hang out, but we're gonna have a good time. Or this will be tragic and horrific and uncomfortable, and we'll still probably post it. And you guys will have something to make fun of me for. Attack us on our Facebook, attack us on our Instagram. Let us know how bad I was on this solo episode. But yeah, how you guys doing? I got some stuff I want to talk about. Where do you guys fucking come? You know what I mean? Where do you guys come? Like when you guys are masturbating, do you guys come on anything specific? Like I know the old school type of deal was like coming in socks for dudes. But I don't know if there's ever a thing for chicks. I know you guys make messes. Do you guys like lay on a rag or a towel or something? I'm sure this is a stupid question, but I just got to know cuz I got some shame I need to talk about. Like I don't come on anything, you know. I think when I first started producing cum, I was just nutting on my belly. But over time, I just got lazier and lazier. I would just I'm leaning over, nutting right there on the bed next to me. I don't care. I'm fucking blankets on it, it's drying up. It's a rag. I'll fucking wash it tomorrow, rinse and repeat. Why are we doing so many loads of laundry? It's because I'm coming a lot. That's why. Yeah, I had to I moved a few years ago into a house I was renting, and I have this nice big Tempur-Pedic bed. It's queen size. It's huge, and there's when I got it, I had like a bug or flea bed bug protector cover. That covers the entirety of your mattress, and you zip it up. And I've got that on there, and the mattress and cover, like I haven't really seen the bed without any sheets on it, really, aside from when I put new ones on. I just see the flea or bug protector, which is like white, you know. It's got like this weird material on top of it, but I don't really see it. So I take the sheets and blankets off. I'm getting ready to move the mattress and everything, and we're thinking, you know what? And I say we because I've got family. I've got family here. Okay, I've got my father here in the basement room where I slept with my parents. And excuse me, I'm burping, but I'm keeping it to myself and in my mouth because I'm not a fucking savage like the piece of shit Cody is. God damn it. Anyways, but I've got my friend Austin there, my best friend, known of my whole life. I've got my dad there. I've got family. Okay, my mom's there. I'm sure my sister was. I don't remember, but I'm sure a lot of people there remember how gross this was. But we're thinking as we move the mattress, I should move. We should take the blanket or the bug protector off, right? So we fucking unzip it and we take it off. My mattress on the left side of me, where I would typically lay down for my head spot, is fucking just brown ridden. There's just like random bleach, like spilled drink spots of it's just brown. And it's just, you know what that is? It's dry cum. It was just all the cum that I had nutted on this mattress over the years and years and years of being a horny adolescent, just fucking nutting all over this mattress. It was foul, so foul. I made women sleep on that bed afterwards after I moved out. Women. I had friends lay on that mattress. Laid on that mattress. I mean, it's so gross. So I was wondering, like, I can't be the only one. I can't be the only one that's just got this super weird, like, cum habit, I guess, or I don't know. It's not really a cum habit, but like a cum location story. I don't know if that's even a subject, but you guys let me know. I'm sure men and women, all you listeners out there, you guys gotta let me know. So I guess this podcast is just gonna be a pretext or a preface, a pre something. To me eventually doing some side stuff. So we're gonna talk about some things that I want to talk about material wise, aside from cum and where you guys come. Yeah, dude, moving that fucking bed was embarrassing. Taking that bed sheet off, seeing all that fucking dried cum with everyone around. Oh my god, you just got to be like, well, what's that? Let's move the mattress, and everyone just silently accepts it. You know, it's uncomfortable, but it works. It happens. You just gotta, if you're able to shamelessly just move past moments like that, like I can, then you have nothing to worry about in the moment. You just have to worry about the stress and guilt afterwards. You know? Moving on. I want to talk about some fucking stuff, man. I was thinking about the other day, fucking Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka was such a goddamn good film. We were talking about Gene Wilder, me and my friends, in the movies that he had been in. We were talking about, the movies he had done with Richard Pryor, shit like that. And obviously, when you're talking about fucking Gene Wilder, you're going to talk about, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory at some point. And, I just remember that fucking boat scene. Everyone remembers the boat scene. Everyone remembers it. But why don't we talk about it enough? I want like, can someone explain to me if we have any listeners that understand like the boat scene, why it was in there? I'm sure it was in whatever material came before the movie. I think it was a book first, right? I think it was a book first. Did they explain it in the book? Do we know why, or if it wasn't, do we know why the directors put it in the scene? I need some diehard Willy Wonka fans to give me the fucking scoop on that. I need to know, because this fucking boat scene is nightmarish, and I'm going to listen to it. I know you guys can't listen to it, because I'm not nearly as savvy as Cody is when it comes to setting up all this technology. So I'll play it, but I don't think you guys will hear the audio. You'll just hear me talking about it. So the whole scene starts with like these, Willy Wonka speaking in French. Why? Because he's Willy Wonka. He's basically a human version of the Cat in the Hat. Tell me I'm wrong, we'll fight. But he speaks to him in French, and then he tells him, hey, we're gonna get on this fucking boat, and we're gonna ride down this Candy River, and you're already in Candy Land, so you're like, why not, Candy Man? So you get on the Candy boat, go down the Candy River, and he's fucking talking to these kids and shit, and these parents about how like how awesome it is, basically, and they're all in wonder as they look around and see the fucking popsicle flowers and shit like that's just coming out of the ground, and all these like orange Oompa Loompas just like tending to the candy flowers and shit like that, and then they turn to this fucking bridge with this hole in the wall, and they're going under the underpass, this tunnel, and they're like, no, I don't want one off. And he just starts smiling, just all creepily. And immediately everyone starts panicking. There's no lights in this tunnel, and the boat is going just infinitely faster. Could you imagine? You're 10 years old. You're staring into the wide eyes of Gene Wilder. Picture Gene Wilder in your head. His fucking eyes are bugging out of his goddamn skull, and he is staring at you in silence with a slight grin in his face to create those wrinkles, right underneath his nose on the cheeks. Just that slight pursed grin. And then it's pitch black all of a sudden. Everyone's screaming. The children around you are screaming. The parents aren't even helping their kids to calm down at all. They're freaking out just as much. And Willy Wonka's just like enjoying it, just looking around at the chaos. The lights are now on in the tunnel. It's no longer pitch black. There's just red, blue, green, and black just flashing in your face. Everyone's screaming. Gene Wilder smiling at you out of pure joy. It's fucking gross. The parents, they're screaming, this isn't funny, Wonka. What's going on, man? Explain. He says, you're right. This isn't fun. And they're like, and Charlie's like, what an unserious fucking unfortunate events this is. The fucking green thumb of the whole gang, you know, like we got fucking cowboy, 6-shooter, fucking pistol at the hip, gun kid. We got the little girl, Violet something or other, that blows up to be a big blueberry. And then we got this fucking kid. Oh, we got fat fuck who gets sucked up in the tunnels earlier, just moments before, and they all forget it, as if this kid didn't just get sucked up into some serious heavy machinery. Oh my god, bro! These kids just watch the parents as well. Watch this kid get sucked into this airtight tunnel filled with chocolate. All right, now let's break this down to a reality point. Now that I'm actually thinking about it, I've got so many questions. This movie and everything was before like legit, you know, like CGI and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, what were they doing for that kid to keep him safe? They had that kid in a legit tube filled with chocolate for a fucking second. How did they get that fat fuck in there? And how did they get him out? And, like, weren't they worried that chocolate underneath him was just going to, like, come underneath and, like, flood above him or something? Like, he wasn't fat enough or something? Like, when he inhaled, it would just flood him. And we got this fat, dead kid in chocolate. Like, oh, my God. Can you imagine a sadder sight? Jesus Christ. I just wish I was on the set of this movie to understand everything, you know. Charlie and Grandpa Joe are the only one excited for this trip. Grandpa Joe is the one dude with a full grin on his face. Grandpa Joe, who has a fucking coke nail on his pinkies, both of them. Grandpa Joe, who laid in his bed for like 40 years and like depended off of the sweat and blood off of the back of his fucking daughter or daughter-in-law, because I don't know which one, if he's like the father of Charlie's mom or not. And where the fuck is Charlie's dad? I don't remember. I haven't seen Charlie or Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory in forever, you know. And Charlie's fucking, you know, he's probably pushing drugs somewhere. He's a little kid out there on the streets. He's trying to save money to buy himself a chocolate bar. You know, like he's struggling. He's stressing to get the funds to buy a chocolate bar, and Grandpa Joe is just chilling in bed. And the moment fucking Charlie is like, I got the golden ticket to get us the fuck out of here, Grandpa Joe's like, whoa, my legs work. That is the greatest cure of all time, Charlie. You found it. Money. I don't get it. I don't get Grandpa Joe. Fuck Grandpa Joe. I'm anti-Grandpa Joe. But also, who else to have like a wild acid trip, like nightmare on this boat? Alright, so fucking Audacity cut out on me. Like I said, I'm not nearly as fancy as fucking Cody is. So I definitely kept the show on for like another 3 minutes before I realized nothing was being recorded. But anyways, fucking the images on the goddamn screen, from what I'm seeing, are a goddamn centipede crawling on an unconscious man's face. Why the fuck would they ever project that like onto a tunnel for a bunch of kids? Like, I understand Willy Wonka is like trying his hardest to find a new heir to take control of his company, his whatever, you know. But why are you putting them through psychological torture like that? The next image is they literally, I swear to God, they show a chicken's head getting chopped the fuck off. Obviously, actually, I can't say obviously, but what I'm guessing is from the rating of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, or Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, is that wasn't a real chicken. But either way, it looked fucking brutal, and that must have been really fucked up for these kids. The fucking bitch mom to that cowboy kid is just like gagging, like, I'm gonna make attack. And then there's fucking that secret agent dude that secretly works for Willie, he shows up on the screen for some reason, just staring at Charlie. Like, what kind of technology? I don't get the nightmare scene. I don't get this boat ride. Oh, there's just fucking three-horned uh, uh, chameleons just eating flies and bugs. There's no way of knowing which direction we are going. There is no knowing where we're going, nor which way the river's flowing. Is it raining? Is it snowing? Is a hurricane of what? Ah! Not a speck of light is showing, so an angel must be growing. By the fires of hell, aflame, is the grisly reaper moaning? Yes! The danger must be growing. The rowers keep on rowing, and it's certainly not showing the signs that they are slowing. Ah! Dude, that's literally what Gene Wilder does on this fucking boat ride with these kids. Everything I just sang and said is what he does while wide-eyed staring and grinning at a group full of children and scared Midwestern parents. Or fucking English parents. My bad. I think they're all English. They're all trapped in like some fucking dirty, like stone brick English Brit town or something like that. Just is that racist? Can you be racist to Brits? Yeah, you can be racist. Why not? You can be racist to Brits. I don't know why I said why not. Like, that's okay. Just have like a casual racism to British people. Hey, but fuck them, dude. You know, they try to run this shit. Whatever. So yeah, let's move on from that nightmare shit. It's just stuff I think about. I don't understand Gene Wilder. I don't understand. I really wish I could ride that boat ride at like some sort of like park attraction, like a Six Flags or a Kings Island or something. You know, that they just had the Willy Wonka ride where you could experience that. Willy Wonka even screams at you and everything. Like, I wanna experience that. I want to enjoy it while on acid, of course. I forgot to say that, but obviously I want to be tripping fucking face when I see Gene Wilder scream that into my face. So let's see. I've got another fucking question. I've got a huge question. So I work at this warehouse, right? This warehouse is hot. It's sweaty, especially in this time of day. Especially in this time of year. It's getting really hot outside. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you're from the local tri-state area, or I guess just from the States period, it's getting fucking hot. And I work in a warehouse, and sometimes I do overtime where I have to work in another department. And I'm working next to all these fucking people that are just sweating. And I mean sweating. Like as if they just hopped out of a shower or just cleaned themselves off from swimming or something. Like, they are sweating. But every time I walk past these dudes or women, they smell amazing. They smell so good. Most of the time they're Polynesian. These are I say Polynesian like they're from the Polynesian islands. They're not. They're Nepalese. They're from Nepal. There's a bunch of Nepal people there. There's a bunch of people from India. There's a bunch of there's just a bunch of immigrated people from other countries and stuff that work here in this warehouse. And it's just really interesting. I mean, obviously on top of meeting them, it's really interesting to like talk to them. But I mean, they smell so good no matter how hot it is, no matter how sweaty it gets either. And I know it's not just like, oh, you got to be ethnic or foreign to fucking smell good, but like, it's just black people do it too. Black people especially. Is it just us white? No, there's definitely white people. I've experienced white people out there, but it's me. It has to be some sort of like hygiene issue or something. I just don't get it. So some people just always smell good, no matter what. No matter how fucking hot you are, no matter what they're doing. They could fucking run 5 miles. They could go to the gym, and they could have yet to have gone to like get in the shower yet, and they still smell good. What the fuck is that? Like I'm not dirty by any means. I'm not fucking Cody Hucker. I'm not Cody Hucker. I shower, you know. I keep myself clean. I trim myself up. I put deodorant on. I fucking put on some cologne. You know what I'm saying? I do some of this and that. But I smell like shit by the end of my workday, dude. I'm in like a semi truck throwing boxes or stacking boxes, or I'm running around on a power rider walkie, which is a motorized pallet jack, or a forklift. Like, I'm doing physical shit, sweating my ass off all day, and I smell like filth. But god damn it, there's some people out there that just get so dirty and just smell great. They smell like whatever perfume or cologne they wear like all of the time. I wear like this. Maybe it's because I don't wear like $200 cologne or whatever. I know some people fucking drop that money for that kind of shit, but like, I don't know. I buy like David Beckham, like fucking, like fucking Myers brand type of shit. You know what I mean? Like cheap shit, Myers or something. You know, David Beckham. I smell like David Beckham, dude. So I think I should be as attractive as him, if not more so, if you've seen me before. What else we got? So we've got some, I want to talk about some dork stuff, just a little bit. Definitely probably some spoilers at some point, because I'm by myself, and nobody can interrupt me. Cody can't tell me no one cares about your dork stuff. No one can tell me shut up. No one can say spoilers. So I'm just going to go off the cuff. But obviously I'll tell you when I'm going to get into the spoilers, when and if I do. So have you guys seen Poison Ivy in DC Comics is now a good person? Yeah. So recently I've been seeing that DC's been doing quite like a transformation on some of its villains. And I know they're doing that partly to help with like the movies, I guess. But some of this transformation from like bad to good has been coming for a while in the comics. Actually, Harley made the transition. She's mainly a good person in the comics for the most part, if not anti a little bit. But no, she's good. And now Poison Ivy is joining the roster as well. Poison Ivy apparently was recently like abducted by a few villains as like art, like living art to keep, which is fucked up. Can you imagine that? But like apparently it had been going on for a long time, and Catwoman like breaks her out. See, I'm just telling you cliff notes of shit I'm reading. I haven't read the issue yet, but I'm looking forward to it. They fucking break her out, and she's like talking to him all traumatic. Her voice and personality is a little wounded. Obviously, some traumatic stuff happened during her captivity. But Selena Kyle, Catwoman, is the one who saves her. And when she calls her Poison Ivy, she says no poison, just Ivy. So now we got Ivy. We have Ivy on Team Bats probs. If not Team Bats, then probably on our own. Maybe we'll see some Swamp Thing or Man Thing type of deal. You know what I'm saying? Let's see some more green teams, some more plant life. You know what I'm saying? Mother Earth, let's go. But yeah, Ivy is now a good chick. I want to see some more what kind of villain would you want to see from like DC or Marvel as a good guy? That would be pretty cool. I mean, I know a lot of people would probably immediately think Joker, like the type of chaos he brings as an evil person. What type of greatness would he like bring as a good guy? But I wouldn't want to see that. I wouldn't want to see that. That's just not fun. Like, he's the ultimate evil. We already have like the ultimate good guy with Superman. Basically, I don't want an overly joyous dude. Come on. Like, and plus, what would his gimmicks be? Through like fighting villains and shit now, like hugs and stuff, electrified hugs. Like, gives him hugs and shocks him or something. But that's just still Joker. I don't know. Joker's Joker. Joker immortal. I would like to see. I could say I want to say Marvel villains, but damn near almost all Marvel villains have been good guys at some point. Like, damn near. Like, Doc Ock, good guy. God damn, Red Skull, good guy. Once. No. Magneto, yes, obviously, still. I'm not even gonna try to waste time. It's just dead air. You guys, I'm sure you guys have turned this shit off long ago. Anyways, moving on. For listeners of the show who've been listening to us for a long while, I have been talking with Mansfield and Cody about the ongoings with the Paul brothers. I know this isn't dork stuff, but I want to get into this one real quick. So Jake Paul has recently signed a Showtime contract where he's going to have multiple fights with quite a few people, more than just one, I guess. But from what I hear, he's got a bunch of like court cases and sexual assault allegations coming up against him, and he's also not that good of a fighter. Everyone he's fought has been like not a fighter, and I know we can all say Askren now, sure, but not really. Not really. We can't really say Ben Askren because that was an embarrassment of a fight. That wasn't a real fight. That was staged. Obviously, if you think it wasn't, please let's start a thread. Let's post on the Bastard Sermon Facebook group page, or just DM me and let me tell you how fucking wrong you are. Yeah, that shit was super staged. It was ridiculous. But from what I hear, and from what's been said, Kamaru Usman, this fucking badass motherfucker, this dude who just put down Jorge Masvidal, he is wanting to fight Jake Paul. And if we have any listeners who like to watch fights in here, I'm sure we have a few. Kamaru Usman would fucking put hands on Jake Paul, and not just because he can fight, but because he doesn't like him on a personal level now. Like, the shit-talking line has been crossed, and I just don't think there's any going back. I really don't. It does seem to be, like, the next one to be in the works for him, from what I hear. I also hear Floyd Mayweather is now on the table with this contract deal. But yeah, I don't think his brother is going to do nearly as well. I think with everything that has happened recently, Mayweather is going to make sure he guarantees this win in this upcoming fight with Logan. And I think with Logan's like third consecutive loss or something, he's just going to fall off if he doesn't like get into it legitimately. If he keeps up into it, I don't think he's going to do anywhere close to the numbers that his brother is by any means. I think they're both jokes, dude. I really do. Frick the Paul brothers. And I, if anyone's wondering why I hate them so much, it's because I'm bored. I've got a lot of hate in my heart, and I'm trying to find people to give it to. They're also from Ohio. Did you guys know that? Originally from Ohio. It makes us that much worse. So more back to the dork stuff. Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan got a fucking ending, a new ending. It's been over. I know a lot of people who do watch this show are big avid watchers of the anime, which is why I'm gonna say spoiler now. But I'm just gonna wrap it up because I'm just gonna put my feelings on the writing perspective of it. I'm not really gonna dive into the story, but just a tad bit. But basically, Eren Yeager becomes a terrorist against his friends and everyone to do this ultimate plan and design that he has that no one else knows about. And by the end of it, and this is the spoiler, he dies. End of spoiler. Yeah. And he does so knowingly. He has this ability to see the future, and he sees or bits of it. And he tries to make it so his friends have a good future for themselves. And the only way that his friends and family could have a good future for themselves is if he committed the terrible acts that he committed. So he does it. But the whole reason that he commits them is to not just save them and protect them, it's so that fighting and war never continues. And so by the end of the series, though disappointed you are, you understand that war and whatnot probably isn't going to continue and the human race is going to be peaceful. But recently, I think it was Shonen Jump, had a leak of 7 pages that were supposed to be added to the original release of the final chapter, and it was terrible. It's obviously why it wasn't added into the official release of the final chapter, because in the last 7 chapters, or 7 pages, it just shows essentially Eren dying for nothing, because it shows humanity rebuilding, creating a city. Decades go by. They have skyscrapers, modernized skyscrapers and streets. And then a couple decades go by, and there's war again, and the buildings are destroyed. Humanity is destroyed. There's just a forest again with one giant tree, and this little boy and this dog walk up to the giant tree, and they look at the hole in it, and that's the end of it. And the giant tree is presumed to be where Eren is dead. But, yeah. It's a bunch of nonsense. It doesn't make any sense canonically. That is a word. Go ahead and make fun of me for it. But, yeah, I'm glad they didn't add it. But also, why did they release it? Why was it leaked? It wasn't leaked like, oh, no, someone leaked it. It was like, no, it was put out. Not as anything you can spend money on, but it's out there, and it's fucking stupid. Yeah. Let's fucking move on to the next. Next we got Jersey Shore wins MTV's reality royalty. I just thought that was some of the fucking dumbest shit ever. Why Jersey Shore winning reality royalty? Let's go over that. Reality royalty. Royalty over reality. No thanks. That show fucking what? That show sucked. Can we find out? I'm hopping on Google right now, so I don't really have like the dead air or a co-host of Cody talking about his shits or whatever while I look this up. So just please bear with me. We're gonna find out how long Jersey Shore was on air. Jesus Christ. I did not mean to find that out. I typed in Jersey Shore, how long Jersey Shore filmed, and it just says, unlike many reality shows, over 40 cameras are rolling 24/7 on Jersey Shore for the 30 to 50 days of filming. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Could you imagine having absolutely no privacy to yourself? Oh my fucking god. Alright, let's just get on the Wikipedia, because fucking Google's not giving me shit, yeah? Alright, so Jersey Shore is an American television series that ran on MTV from December 3rd of 2009 to December 20th of 2012. Good lord, that was the entirety of my high school career, and I remember that was all motherfuckers talked about. The series follows the lives of 8 housemates at a vacation home in Seaside Heights, New Jersey in season 1. I remember, I'm not even going to continue this because it doesn't fucking matter. I remember people screaming, like, so many, like, the one slang or phrase I remember from the show the most was, it's t-shirt time. I remember, like, my friend Austin would scream that at me all the time. So many people would scream that at Corey in high school, like down the hallways. Fucking listen to these names. Starring King Pauly D, Queen Nicole Polizzi, King Michael Sorrentino, Queen Sammy Giancola, King Ronnie Ortiz Magro. Good lord, how fucking Italian can you get? Jennifer Farley, Vinny Guadagnino. What? And Dina Nicole Cortez. Yeah, man, this show was fucking wild. Uh, it basically was a bunch of douchebags and douche girls, um, that just lived in a house and went to clubs and fucked chicks and started drama in the house with one another, and that was the entirety of it. And that's basically the premise for every reality TV show. I just I only think that this one stuck around the longest because it was at the tail end of it. I mean, there's not much. I mean, there was this. There was like what, Teen Mom, and who gave a fuck about that sad show? That show was just miserable. Why the fuck was that show even around? It just, god damn, man, it was just fucking kids just putting themselves in terrible situations and being sad about it. Like, who was watching that and just like, man, I can't wait for next week's episode. You're gonna fucking love it when Jessica starts crying when her and Kevin can't pay for Sarah Jr.'s fucking medicine shots. I don't know. They want fucking reality royalty, and one of them did a fucking year in prison for tax evasion. One of them's a DJ, and the rest of them don't do shit except for be famous. How do you get that award? Shouldn't that like the card? I thought the Kardashians were reality royalty. They had like the supremacy on existing and just being famous for it. I just don't understand the useless awards that MTV is giving out. Reality royalty. And those people got it. Good lord. It's fucking shameful. Yeah, I think I probably had better steam at the beginning of this. At the beginning of this little bit. But this is all I got for you guys. I tried my best. I really did. We got 37 minutes, almost 40 minutes of some solid content for you guys. I don't know if this is going to be a regular episode or patron exclusive. So I'm just going to do Patreon thanks on here as well on top of ad reads. So unless you guys give a shit about either one, I don't care. But it's happening. It's happening. We're gonna give plugs to our sponsors. We're gonna give plugs to our patrons, and then I'm gonna tap out of here. So I want to say thank you to Neil to No One, obviously. My dude, Anthony Tank Mansfield. Anthony just got back into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu once again. Finally, he's vaxxed up and he's ready to fucking choke some dudes out. I just scheduled my vaccine tomorrow. So hopefully it will have been scheduled by the time you guys hear this episode. It's about time I got it. But I just want to thank you, Anthony. I will be joining you on the mats, and I appreciate everything you do for us and this show, man. But I want to say thanks to Neil to No One. Neil to No One is Anthony Tank Mansfield, obviously. You guys know him. You guys love him. Go ahead and head on over to KneelToNoOne.com. KneelToNoone.com. And you can buy some sweet glassware. Dude, he's got these sweet orange tinted or orange font like FCC Cincinnati lion and sword headed labeled glasses. They're fucking awesome. And then there's like slime green Hopthulu. It's the shit, man. These glasses are amazing. You guys know me. I'm not a big drinker, but when I do drink, it's in these bad boys. And when I'm not drinking alcohol, you still know it's in those bad boys. They're comfortable. They fit right in your motherfucking hand. They're just nice. But if you want to get that, or if you want to get some nice custom commissions, some nice slaps, hit up Neil to No One at KneelToNoone.com, and you can get some really, really fucking dope shit. We are also sponsored by Scarlet Vape and Smoke Shop. Scarlet Vape and Smoke Shop is probably the greatest smoke shop there ever is, arguably, hands down, if I'm going to be honest, in town. And they're only growing. I mean, come on, they have 2 shops. How many other smoke shops they got 2 smoke shops? Planet Caravan? Yeah, they got 2 smoke shops, but fuck them. Go to Scarlet Vape and Smoke Shop. They got the best of the best, the top of the line, greatest quality glassware that you can get for your smokage, or for your kratom usage, or your just everyday rolling tobacco usage. You need to go to Scarlet Vape and Smoke Shop. They fucking have you. They have Delta 8 stuff. Did you guys know that? They have Delta 8 carts. They have Delta 8 nugs. It's all legal. It's like marijuana and THC, but it's just a little bit different. And that's why it's legal. But if you are looking to find out where you can go to get this stuff, you can head on over to Scarlet Vape and Smoke Shop at one of their 2 shops at 11424 Montgomery Road, Cincinnati, Ohio, 45249. I definitely said Cincinnati weird. Or you can go to 937 Monmouth Street, Newport, Kentucky, 41071, and let them know you're a bastard. If you let them know you're a bastard, you'll get 15% off your total purchase, and you can't go wrong with that. I mean, come on. The best of the best, and you get a discount? Fucking head on over there. And lastly, I want to thank the patrons, obviously. Thank you guys so much. We've been slacking. Some stuff is weird, but it's a good time. Thank you so much for sticking with us, riding it out, and loving us to the very end. We are still going to be delivering you some hotness. We got some guests in the works coming. And if this, I guess, did well enough, and you guys let me know, with some positive reinforcement, I may finally start doing my solo stuff, because I still don't have all the equipment that I would like to before I begin. But if this is all right, then maybe I'll start to do it a bit early, but it won't be just me. It'll probably be me and one other person at least every time, if I don't find a consistent guest host. But it's going to be me doing some nerd stuff, nerd topics, all that. You guys hear me getting passionate and angry and loud when it comes to the nerd stuff, and always wanting to talk about the nerd stuff. So it's fucking coming. It's happening. But thank you, patrons. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Jack Griffin, Nick, Psycho Billy, Evil or Hero, Mateo Lopez, John Matheny, Neil to No One, Jules Walsh, Steve W., Haley Christine, and Clint Young. Thank you guys. Thank you. We love you. We really do. We can't explain it. I know I can't. I can't put into words how much I love you. I really do. Thank you guys so much. So very much. Bye.